How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another new episode of Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I'm gonna be honest, this is going to be a bit more experimental of an episode. I don't know that I'm going to go very long, and I'm not going to probably be very talkative, as I have been for the last 24 hours or so fighting a bit of a sore throat. It's mostly doing better, but it's definitely not 100% yet, so... Anyway, we need to head to Memoria. So we're going to make our way there. My, she's a wonderful person. Something about her reminds me of Lena. Quite a few things, actually. You thought so too, Shara? She reminds me a bit of Mom, too. But more than anyone, she reminds me of the Queen. I don't know. Just warms your heart, I guess. It's the compassionate heart of a mature woman, really. I feel a bit inadequate on that score in comparison. Hey, you do a pretty good job at it too, Shara. I mean, if you want to be better at it, maybe cutting back on the booze would help a bit. Ouch. Right for the juggler there, Estelle. Anyway, let's get to Manaria and collect the kids, Ah, Manaria. It feels like a dog's age since I was here last. Come to think of it, I don't really get out to Rouen in general all that much. You don't? Huh. I always figured you and Dad went all over the place, not just Roland. I mostly keep to Roland, to be honest. I go out to Beau's and Grancel often enough, mind, but that's about it. The only ones I can think of with absolutely no roots would be your father as a bracer and Agate. Oh, yeah. Agate does kind of strike me as a wanderer. I don't think I've ever seen him in Roland, though. Or have I? I think he tends to avoid Roland since, well, Cassius lives there. He has some, issues with Cassius that make it a bit hard for them to work together. Issues, huh? I think I get it. I wonder how Agate and Annalise are doing, come to think. They just started investigating, too. I doubt they're all that far ahead of us. Alright, the children should be in Sunday school around here, somewhere. So let's poke around a bit and figure out where that would be, Right. But before we do that, we need to go to the White Magnolia. Well, first go to the general goods store. Oh, travelers, welcome to Manaria. The orphanage has been rebuilt, and people have returned to their normal lives. Now we just have to wait for our next mayor to be elected. White Magnolia. Said he'd be on the second floor. Got a minute? Oh, what a surprise. Do you remember me? I asked you to do a job for me a while ago. Oh, an acquaintance? Yeah, he's a merchant. Kinda. It really has been a while, huh? Yes. Last we met was before the birthday celebrations, I believe. If you don't mind, I'd like to get things underway immediately. Do you have the time right now? Sure, no problem. So, what kind of job is it? Alright, listen carefully. I'm currently putting together a list of ingredients obtainable across the entire Rouen region. Problem is, there's been lots of dangerous monsters out there lately, and I haven't been able to go out investigating on my own. That's where you bracers come in. I'd like for you to assist me. Sounds easy enough. What do you want us to do specifically? First, take a look at this tentative ingredient list I've put together. Alright. I've written it down, but is this the list you were talking about? Yes, though it's incomplete. I want you to find ingredients for monsters that aren't on this list and bring them to me. Did you get that? Ingredients that are not on the list. Make sure you don't get that wrong. If you find ingredients that aren't on it, come here to report. Of course, you're also welcome to get a bunch together and report before you're completely done. However, I will need one of the ingredients as a sample, so do be careful not to eat too much. Get ingredients not on this list and come here to report then. How many types do you want? Of the ones not on this list, I mean. Can't be sure of how much is out there, but I'd be happy if you found 5 or 6 new ingredients. If you can find even half of that, I'd be willing to pay you for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? No, I think we've got it. We'll look around and see what we can find. Yes, please do. And no need to rush, this isn't an urgent job. Still, I can't wait to see what you report. Okay, so... No, that's probably one. The problem is, I don't know what items in my inventory. Welcome to the White Magnolia. Don't think I've seen you around here before. Actually, wait a sec, I do know you. You've been here before, haven't you? You remember me? That was a while back, too. I bought a boxed lunch. Oh, that's right. Well, how about trying our new dish? It's the most popular thing on our menu right now. That does sound promising. Well, if you're feeling hungry, just say the word. Let's go ahead and rest. Like I said, sorry guys, but I'm not gonna necessarily read out every line of dialogue this time. Not bad, right? I'm pretty proud at having had a chance to help. The kids have got their smiles back, so it feels like things are finally settled. Oh, speaking of the kids, they're at Sunday school right now, right? Yeah, they're holding it over at the Windmill Lodge to the south of the village. Should be over soon, so why don't you stop by? The Windmill Lodge to the south, huh? Let's go pay them a visit then. Well, see ya. Yeah, good luck. Oh. Yep. This is... Estelle? What's wrong? Oh, Joshua and I had lunch here a while back, you see. It just came back to me is all. I see. Hey, don't be like that. It's not like it's a memory of some great tragedy or anything. I was just a kid who didn't really understand her own feelings. I totally forced Joshua to let me feed him, not even caring if anyone saw. He must have been really sick of me even then. Introspection? Very unlike you, Estelle. However, I like it. Do you need a moment? We can spare the time. No, I can't stop now. Can't let myself stop now. Besides, we need to find that Sunday school, right? Well then. Sunday school, class in session. Oh hey, here's the Sunday school. Given that the sign's still up, I guess they're still in class. Shall we poke our noses in? They might have ended for the day and simply forgot to take the sign down. Good idea. Let me take a peek. Okay, let's see. Wait a sec, I know that guy. They do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily. And what of the machinations of that foul masked puppeteer, Harlequin? Capri, Pedro's teacher, seemed to know the jester, that simply dodged any questions about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon. He would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped to emerge victorious. Oh, Pedro. A slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his reverie. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The clear blue eyes which met his own carried their own message. It will be all right. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. The end. That's the doll night, kids. What? That's it? What about the fight with Harlequin? Oh, Clem, you're such a dummy. That's a wonderful ending. And you just know Pedro and Tia go on to get married and live happily ever after. Ah, so romantic. Yeah. They gotta get married and be happy. I want some of that tea. Capri is so cool. Whew. All 22 chapters of the Doll Night in one sitting for a bunch of rambunctious kids. You want to talk challenges? All right, kiddos, that's enough for one day. Class is over. Aww. Thank you for teaching us, Mr. Graham. Okay, never underestimating this group of kids again. Yo, who's at the door? Class just wrapped up, so come on in. You noticed me? Guess I stuck my nose in a little too far. Sorry for intruding. Huh? Hey! What? Estelle! Hey kids, it's great to see you again. Are you guys doing okay? Holy moly, did you come to play? This is great! It's been forever! Miss Estelle, play with me! Me! Welcome back! Welcome back! Well, you haven't lost any energy, it seems. And Father Kevin, it's been a while. Haha, she remembers me. Of course I do. Wow, though, you really are a priest. Despite that getup. Really? Why all the hate on my awesome duds? But hey, what are the chances we'd meet again, here of all places? Could this be fate? Ah, I see. So you've met Father Kevin before, Estelle. The world really is a small place. I know, right? Craziness! Thanks for lunch, by the way. It was excellent. No, it's no trouble. Besides, it's the least I can do in return for what you've done for the children. Hey, Estelle, how come Joshua's not with you today? You see, he's pretty busy with something, so he couldn't come today. Aw, too bad. Huh? I wanted Joshua to see the orphanage all fixed up, too. Me too. I wanted to see him dressed up like a princess again. So pretty. Anyway, you guys were in Sunday school for a while. What was that you were reading when we came in? Some kind of novel? It's called The Doll Knight. It's an awesome action story about fights between puppeteers. Oh no, it wasn't Swords for Brains. It was a romance with desperate love between a noble lady and a common man. Desperate love. It's a young adult novel series I brought with me when I came to Libero. I'd planned on reading it to the kids a little at a time, but they convinced me to do it all in one go. Whew. I guess the way you get caught up in stuff kind of backfired there. Well, thank you for your devotion, Father Kevin. You'll be heading back to Rouen now, I take it? Yeah, next logical step, really. I've got other villages to visit, so I need to hop on an airship soon. Speaking of, how come you're in Rouen yourself, Estelle? Brace your business, I guess? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, on that note, we came out here to ask about something. I believe you wanted to ask about the white man Polly saw. Oh yeah, that thing. Huh? You want to ask me stuff? Yes, Polly, we have a question. Can you tell us about the white man you saw a little while ago? The white man was a white man. He was spinning like a top and was neato and fun. We were hoping for a bit more... let me try and explain a bit better. It was about 4 days ago. Polly was outside just kind of spacing out, which is, usual for her. And then she saw a white man floating in the air. Yeah, he was dancing around in circles in the sky. And when I tried talking to him, he bowed and flew away like a birdie. You were totally asleep and dreamed up the whole thing. I mean, come on, that is the lamest ghost story ever. I thought she might be dreaming at first as well, but it seems someone else saw it too. Right, Daniel? Yeah. I only saw a little, though. That night I saw a weird white shadow flying off to the east. White shadow. Okay. Well, 2 witnesses makes this quite a bit more believable. Bowing and leaving when addressed, though. Curious. Polly, I have one more question, and it's important. Do you remember what his face looked like? I didn't know what his face looked like. He was wearing a weird mask. A mask? Well, that's not your average ghost then. Hey, Polly, you need to say this stuff. You never mentioned that before. But nobody asked. Well, masks aside, it seems it wasn't just a dream. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the Bracer Guild just in case. We've been watching for it since then, but there's been no sign of it. Well, thank you for your time, Matron Teresa. This has given us a lot to mull over. Estelle, Sherazard, whenever you're in Rouen, you're more than welcome to stop by. Father, I'll see you the next time there's a class, I hope. You bet. Absolutely. I'll drop by every time I have a chance. See you, Father Kevin. You too, Estelle. And bring Joshua next time, too. Yeah. I know when I'll be back, but we will come see you again. Man, those kids are energetic. Gotta wonder, though, whether or not their matron qualifies for sainthood. Because every single one of them was among the most polite, wonderful kids I've ever met. Yeah, Matron Teresa's amazing. There's actually another, girl who helps out here, too. She's busy with her school exams and couldn't get out here today, though. Okay. Anyway, I'm heading back to Rouen for a bit. What about you guys? Want to come with? Well, we've nothing left to investigate here. And as they say, the journey is more important than the destination, so certainly, let's be off. It's decided then. Off we go to Rouen. Let's go. Okay. Well, I'm sure you've already been hearing it a little bit, but I think that's about as much as I can push my voice tonight. I still wanted to get this episode out to you, so we went ahead and got this done, but we're going to wrap it up early. And really, it's a good place to wrap it up. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please like, subscribe, favorite. Throw any feedback you may have in the comments below, as I always look forward to hearing from you. We'll see you again next time on another new episode of Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Farewell.